What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelbarters here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. When we left off, we're solving all this
We were connecting
virtual
dots.
world stuff. We were connecting them. we're
Get that
trying
out
to
of your
figure
system
out.
now.
I'll do my best until someone else says connect. Then I'm just gonna snap back.
Oh no.
Just can't let it go. But I'm trying to do all the stuff
You
with
like
the
that
virtual
meme
world,
way too
and it's
much.
secret. Yeah, hey, you're the one that showed it to me at first. And then the world where our opinion is that's always been the loading point is actually like technically the quote unquote edge of the world.
Yep.
And it's actually going boom. The wall will be right in the middle of the world and put everything together in a piece. But hopefully that's what we solve now because we've been way too far ahead in our
Gunta's
assumptions.
brain is probably breaking right now. Oh, here we go.
Oh god, but what is it supposed to be?
What's the question?
It's what is the unique feature of the virtual world?
Oh.
Well,
World loops.
I mean, I guess that would be oh, I can't remember the that's an L. How do I do the
Oh, there's a D.
D. Alright, now I need to look for the other
L. I was right.
yeah. So now I need to
Sweet.
find more. I did not see a P, unfortunately.
No.
It's a backwards P. Good enough for me. And now I didn't see an S. And I forgot the fucking highlight thing. There's a S. Forgot what the
Nice.
highlight button is, so I couldn't use it at all. Perfect.
Yes,
Quick,
that's
easy,
it.
and
The
gambit.
virtual world is a loop.
We figured that out a long time ago.
Loop?
Just like in old games, right?
Exactly.
Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
But the edges is the center. Let's focus on that, guys. Please.
The virtual world loops?
It loops?
What in the world? If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
Yep.
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream,
There it goes. On its adventure. Like the little toaster that could.
and floated with
The
the
little
currents until
toaster
it got
that
caught
could.
on the rocks.
I can't remember what the actual... I turned into Thomas the Tank Engine. Or no, the
What?
little engine that could... Wow. That was a lot. That was... Let's forget about all that.
All right.
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
No.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
Magic.
At
Oh
least
my
it's not
god.
a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
Are you going to be focused on the sound? Because that's why this answer wouldn't make sense.
Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah.
Exactly, Sabugi. Thank you.
Yeah, sound doesn't
Thank
go
you
past
for-
the map loading point.
Thank you for putting us in the direction we need to go.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Okay, where are you going with this at least?
Huh? Really?
Okay.
Yes. But first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Yes!
Where the loop starts.
I've been looking to catch up with the logic of the game.
You're like shaking your hands at the screen.
Walls next to the mansion in chapel?
It's just like the fact that we caught on in 5 minutes and it's taking them an hour into the class
Yeah.
trial to think about this. Even though we got a big brain investigator in training or whatever he officially calls
Apprentice.
himself. Apprentice. That's the word. That is not,
Not
where the loop
necessarily.
is.
If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Is he gonna be like, pick where the loop is? Yeah.
like
It's in the center. Well, you've been talking
There.
about for so long.
Yep.
It feels good to be caught up with the game
The
and what we
map
know.
loading point is where the virtual world looped.
Now they've caught up with us.
We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
Now you can just rip the map apart and put it how it should be. Please. Yes!
Yes.
What I've been
But
looking for the
loading
whole
point
time.
was actually at the edges.
Yes.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather... Her wall was at the center of the world.
Exactly, we've got it.
So the mansion
We're
and
there.
chapel were near each other, with a wall, and any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the
You
mansion.
cut off my son!
Sorry, Kibo.
The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
There's just a hiccup in his programming.
That's right. That's how the virtual
Don't
world
put it on
works.
him. That was your fault.
Well, I am Kibo.
Impressive, Shuichi!
That was
Well,
terrifying.
there's the inner ultimate supreme leader coming out.
Yeah.
For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
You are so fucking hype, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You to get this far.
He stole all of
What are you,
Monokuma's
some
hype.
villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
Shoo. Perfect.
There
Yep.
was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
They're literally right next to each other.
Yeah, which is why I said it's not too far-fetched. You know, even with the side of that roof, because they said, like, even the siding after it was a 3-story fall.
Yeah.
So the body could have, with enough momentum on that lattice work, made its way across and hit the
By
wall.
putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
Very correct.
But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Thank you. Thank
Still
you.
putting so much pressure.
Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery. That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
Well, I haven't saved shit yet.
You're welcome.
Haven't saved anything yet.
Eh.
We don't know who the culprit is still. Got no
Just
fucking idea.
because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
No, we still have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Actually-
Yeah.
This culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit.
Exactly. So now we're
Yeah.
back to where a square one for us of trying to find out who the
That's
fuck
how a
did
class
it.
trial works, after all.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies.
I wonder.
What?
I don't know but this would make things really weird for the logistics of it, of like explaining how it happened. Do you think that the way that Kokichi and Monokuma mix things up a bit would be that they kind of, in a weird way, switched bodies? So it's technically Monokuma and Kokichi's body on the trial stand here, and Kokichi's being stuck watching over the like the trial.
Oh, did they use the things, you think?
What things?
The VR thingies. You can switch bodies if you do it the wrong way.
But how did Monokuma do it? That's the
I
weird
don't know.
thing. I would think it happened beforehand.
But what do you mean they would?
that would change, like, that would only be possible if we were in, like, you know, the whole Danganronpa 2 situation of, spoiler, you know, you probably have seen it if you're watching this, I would hope, that, you know, they were all in a game the whole time.
Yeah.
Because if it was the real world, that'd be very complicated to switch your body out. But so let's see where this goes. But it is very interesting that they keep putting in Monokuma's theme when it is Kokichi talking.
Yeah.
I
And
usually think that something weird happened.
Monokuma has laughed like that before too.
Kind of. But
His is more like the ah ha ha.
yeah.
But
So let's see.
I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaido on purpose. There's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. Doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve if we can't find the culprit. It would all be for nothing. I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miyu? Oh, it's intermission time. How wonderful.
Oh god, how's this gonna go?
That's a great question.
Well, here we are.
I do hope he stays that.
Yeah.
All right, save it. Boom.
As fun as an idea as them switching bodies is, I don't think that's what's going on.
No, because it would implicate a lot of things in this world. Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. Monofini's period is late too.
Oh my god.
Father, why do you know Monofini's cycle?
And another thing.
Never
fuck?
mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation.
Eh?
Lack of hibernation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate.
That's awful. What could be causing it?
Ah.
Is it because you have a lot on your mind? Ah.
Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around?
Is it because you want to stay friends?
Is it because you want to watch it? Is it because you want to watch it in real time?
What?
Father?
He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Night night. All right.
What just happened?
That's pretty much the way it goes every time they pop up on screen for an intermission or Monokuma Theater or anything like that. Oh god, hello.
My head.
Monotaro! Pull yourself together!
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much, I just can't remember.
If you've forgotten, maybe that's for the best.
So
From this
dramatic.
point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves.
Oh my god, here they go.
After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Oh my god.
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
What is going on?
Oh my god. It's anyways.
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
Yes, please.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So
Yes.
let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
Okay.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Yes.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
Yep.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
Yes.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Yep.
Butterfingers. Don't.
No, don't.
Okay, I
Don't.
think they're being better about that.
About the
Right.
whoops my hand slips thing.
You
Oh
just play the
my.
whole thing this time.
Whoops, my hand slipped!
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion.
I feel like it should have been in like uppercase, lowercase, alternating letters at that
this
point.
yes. I was like, oh, they're doing something different, but instead they loaded the entire virtual world game again to play the scene out in okay.
God, with like that SpongeBob meme, you know?
Oh, yes.
Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop.
Yes. That's why she wanted to investigate outside.
After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Okay.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It's a locked roof mystery.
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
God.
Culprit locked the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof.
Yeah.
Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan.
Yeah,
She knew that
especially with
Kokichi would come up later. Locking
Kokichi's
the door
avatar
would be
settings.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
Felt that.
Don't
Felt that
say
in my
such
core.
mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew.
Not
Me,
wrong.
Bad person. Going to think we could have been friends if things different.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
With me, you probably.
The other difficult one would have been Kyo, because he was trying to kill. He was about to murder every single girl in this class. To
Yeah.
be quite fair, if this game wasn't around, that'd be a lot more time for some of our classmates to start disappearing. Ugh.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue
It's
the
like
discussion.
no one wants to be friends with Mew.
If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other.
Yes.
But the problem is the wall between them.
Kind
Only
of.
Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Going to not throw her!
What?
He's like, it wasn't me.
You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized?
Oh, buddy.
Problem. Going to know can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
That was so weird. He said exactly what he said in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Word for word, exactly what he said.
That was
How did they
weird.
send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
I can't wait to be right again. I can't wait to be right again. Bang. That was a chungus of a bang. Ah.
Oh, sorry. I
You're
spaced
just
out.
like, what?
What? What was that sound?
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right?
That's a
If
Kokichi
so,
I know.
Then I think that
The drawn
sound
out
and
rights.
her avatar
Yeah.
being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that that noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. That might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. What were those two things? It could be... I want to say
The lattice hitting the wall. Yep.
Boom!
Oh no. Mew hitting the wall.
Maybe the lattice work next to Mew's avatar struck the wall. Do you think a lattice would make such a loud noise? I don't think the impact would be loud enough to start everyone into going outside.
I was wrong!
Well, shit. I guess I could go with Miyu body slamming, hitting the wall.
Yeah.
The cell phone hitting the wall, but Miyu's body can also.
That's it!
Yeah.
Because Miyu's body was on the lattice, if I'm correct.
I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall.
Yes.
The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise.
I mean, imagine
The hammer
Lazarus
and the
could make
cell
some-
phone were on her.
Yeah.
Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
Absolutely.
He felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Like an earthquake.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force.
Mm-hmm.
But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
I wonder if
Friends? Us?
I wonder if he asked Monokuma if he could know everything that happened.
Maybe. I don't know. But there was also the thing when we first started.
And that could be why Monokuma is so bummed out. He's like, man, someone knows everything.
Yeah, but we also have to keep in mind, he also asked at the very beginning about if the vote ended up being a tie, and I wonder if that's going to come into play in here and do something.
Which worries me.
Yeah.
Because does that mean 2 people will die?
Can we
I can't remember the exact
after we figure
explanation
this
for it. I'll have to go back and look.
Because he said it doesn't matter as long as one of them is the Blackened. So that does that mean just one of them dies? Or both of them?
I mean, if they're both voted for... I'd assume if they're both voted, they would both be executed, would be my thought process on it.
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Getting Mew's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. It's the only way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
Lay it on me.
You what?
What?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
Right.
Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope.
Right.
And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top
A
of
sled.
that, there was snow on the roof.
Yes.
And it wouldn't leave tracks.
If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
You totally called it.
Kokichi's talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already.
He is us.
But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Miyu hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion? I'm going to find the answer. I had a feeling. Oh, fuck. How does, I imagine that the last word would be sled?
Or slid,
sled?
slid the body? I don't know.
I might say sled off roof.
Oh, true. There's an L, yeah.
What's the light button again? Oh, there it is.
You sure it would be slid?
I'll try an I, but
Yeah.
okay. Slid. Oh, that was is that one of the hidden Monokumas? I think it is. Yeah, cool.
There's an O right there. I was about to tell you.
Ooh, is that an F?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think I saw an F over here as well. That's an O. Where'd that F go? I thought I saw an there it is. All right, where's an R?
Backwards.
Ooh. Oh. F. Did it.
Nice.
Perfect. All right. We did it, everybody. Let's go. Party time.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar.
Yup.
Slide?
Death
Aw,
slide.
man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
What?
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
But
No. It would slide.
as
French all of a sudden.
no.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
What?
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Huh?
Who the
Okay.
hell is Shumai?
Yeah.
Making nicknames for me now?
He's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Christ. I'm positive that's how Mew's avatars move, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide? It's time. It's time.
Oh, gosh.
Vlad is near the
Even if
chapel.
her avatar
Yep.
slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Let it go through, though.
Yeah.
Well, duh, it would.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh,
It
whoosh.
made that much noise.
Crash.
It must have built up a lot of speed.
Yeah.
Lots of snow piled up on roof.
Yeah.
Not frozen solid, right?
Wasn't frozen.
You'd still slide, though.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
I mean, I could
That's
kind
not
of
the
agree with
issue.
that, but
Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
yes.
There was nothing like that.
That's the end, so I might as well hit it. I hit the white. Damn it. All right. I'm going on through. Missed it by that much. Just to avoid all this. Because there were so many words in this. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Okay.
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
Virtual world.
It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a slider ski to cut the friction.
Okay.
There was nothing like that.
Give it a that. Boom. Nailed it. Perfect. Did that not count as a V trigger? Whatever.
No, you were a little
Alright.
little too much to the right
It's so finicky.
by like 2 pixels.
Yeah.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body.
Fucking nailed it.
Yep. You called this too.
It took me a little while to
Remember
catch
the
on to
lattice
it.
That was found
But
by Mew's avatar. The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked,
And then it was gone later.
but during the investigation, I saw that it
But
was
who
gone.
did it? That's the thing.
oh god.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel.
Like, who
is
the hell
one
did
that
it?
disappeared from the roof?
Because one of us did it.
I was gonna say kind of if it was someone on our side, because unless there's something else we don't know about, it should have been, you know, just the people that were on the mansion side, since everything was split off, unless someone else found a way to get across, which would be weird. Like, the people that we'd have to look at would be Kokichi and Gonta. So I don't know. Maybe Kokichi knows because he fucking did all of it. Who knows? Don't do that to me, son.
Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
At least we all can agree on that.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
You're like a game show host.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it again.
After
Here we
the
go.
culprit killed Mew on the roof,
Oh, that's
they
interesting.
placed her corpse on a sled.
Even the murderer has an avatar.
Yeah.
Slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The
Yeet.
sled
That was
picked
a
up
fucking
speed,
lightning
flew
yeet.
off the roof,
Holy crap.
No
glided
wonder.
through the wall only objects could pass through, and
Oh,
Evan! And hit the chapel. Ooh. Dear God.
that was fucking... That was a blistering yeet.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Yep.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever
Aw.
he crashes into stuff.
Oh my God.
Well, you sound half into it now.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Oh God.
That's what brings
it
Monokuma back. Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
Oh my god. He's like, I'm going back to being upset.
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit.
Are we, I feel many steps away.
Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
No.
No.
Culprit?
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
I have no idea. Are we supposed to have an
Gonta
idea?
can't believe one of us killed Mew.
Is it you'd only be able to narrow it down to a couple people technically right now?
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Yeah,
Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
that would make sense.
Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
Yeah, because they didn't know about it.
I wonder if the glitch in someone's avatar will play a key in that.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
And you.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the
Yeah.
list.
Yep.
Ooh, you got me.
Oh my God.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito.
Huh.
We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. For what reason would they have to lie? Need to press them for information before making any judgments. I mean, are we talking about... I mean, I don't know... Are we talking about Kokichi? Because Kokichi is the only one that... Right? Unless the point is that the roof was locked and Kaido never got up to the roof? Those are the only things I can think of. It's either going to be Kokichi or Kaito. Because Gonta literally had... He's just being Gonta. I'll try my suspicious little Kokichi boy.
Yeah.
It's you!
Yep, there we are.
Yep.
Okay. It's like, what are you doing, buddy?
Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Oh shit, going off saucy. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. It all began when Miyu showed us the map. It's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
I always thought about this as well. Oh, I was not expecting mind. I was like, how would he know it was locked when he said he was like, I never went there.
Oh, this is different.
That is gonna take me a little bit of getting used to. Oh god, there's a lot of I put myself in a corner. This whole center part is fucking absolutely atrocious unless I can do this to fix half of it. There we go. All right. No. Yes. Yes. Fuck. I don't even know what half of it says. Oh god. Oh god, there's so much garbage everywhere. It hurts my brain. Oh no.
I think that middle one is never went to the roof.
So is it just the 3 statements that are there?
Yeah, it is. Which is really weird.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to fucking... Oh god, I've made a nightmare for myself and it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse as it goes along.
You know, there's a thing that like gets rid of the penalty for...
I know, but I didn't have enough things to put it on.
Oh god, that hurts. Oh god. You've gotten rid of like you've gotten rid of like a minute at this point.
The problem is I think it's the other one because the part that it's locked. But I'll try. Okay, it is this.
Yep.
All right.
I see it.
We did it.
I think Kokichi might have killed her.
Let's see where this
When
goes.
you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. How did you know it was locked then, buddy?
But later, you said...
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof is a pretty steep slope.
Yeah, how would you know that if you didn't go?
The slope faced a chapel wall, and on top of that, there was snow on the roof.
Yeah, how would he know all that if he's
That's
never been
a
there?
lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Yep.
Oh. Shit. Well, I can explain this. And I'll explain it next time.
Oh boy.
Right?
Stop. God.
Son, don't worry. I'm gonna defend you.
What are you gonna do if he is the one who killed her?
He did it in self-defense. She was gonna kill him. So I understand entirely.
But he's still gonna get executed.
And I'll be very upset.
Will you?
But listen, at least no one murdered him.
Someone tried to.
Listen, everything will be okay because I bet he's fine. Please,
Evan,
Kokichi.
He's so suspicious.
There's got to be some reason for it, and I'm sure that's what we're gonna figure out next time. But I've got faith.
You're desperate.
Yes, yes, I am.
I picked the right son.
Listen.